So here we go. This is it, the final go-around for you. I'm curious, how much do you remember 18 years ago when you did this for the first time as a rookie?
I remember a fair amount, and largely because there was, so much fear associated with the first 5 races. We didn't have any points for our car at that point in time, and the fact that I won the pole ensured that I made it into the 500. Then in the qualifying race, I went out of bounds trying to pass the car and had my hand slapped, and I wouldn't have made the race unless I qualified on the pole. So there were some big learning lessons in that first trip here, and I do remember quite a bit of it.
You're a very humble guy, Jimmie, and when I think about all the races, all the things you've done, maybe you get some boos, maybe you get some cheers, a little bit of everything as it goes on, but I've got to imagine when you get announced on Sunday for your final Daytona 500, or we think your final Daytona 500, it is going to be an eruption from this crowd. What's that moment going to be like? What's it going to mean to you? Because you have had an absolutely special career, and in my opinion, the greatest of all time to do this.
Thank you. It would be so special. I'm not comfortable with some of the spotlight that's been put on me over the years and success and what comes with that. It's just not my wheelhouse, but I think my challenge this year is to try to enjoy some of those moments and let that in, kind of shift gears when the time's appropriate and be present in those really neat opportunities, and then get back to the competition side and worry about winning races.
Still got to win.
Still got to win.
Part of it. Yeah.
Correct. But it's been a long run. I've accomplished way more than I ever dreamed of, and I hope I can let that in and like turn the competitor off for a minute, especially at driver intros or some of these neat moments that will show up.
A lot of people have asked you about the emotions of doing this for the final time. How has your family reacted to the fact that you are now going to step away from full-time racing and hang up the helmet, so to speak?
Right now, there's so much excitement about this year, and then even when we look forward to 21, it's the first time in my 30 years of being a professional race car driver that I've had an open calendar. So, right now, everything's exciting. There's so much excitement at home, within the 48, within Hendrick Motorsports, optimism, excitement, all that's there. I'm sure as the year goes on, it will become much more emotional. Certainly still exciting. I would assume, there's going to be, I don't know what to quite call it, but I'm going to start missing or have some sad feelings that show up because I'm kind of at the end of the year. But I'll save that emotional stuff for then. Right now, it's exciting and we're ready to go.
Well, your once teammate Jeff Gordon, he did it the best way. He just went to Homestead and had it'll be Phoenix this year, but had a shot to win the title. So just do that. You won't have to go through all those emotions. Let's spin it back to Daytona for a second. You mentioned after your Clash race that you guys had a little bit of work to do. I know in practice we all highlighted the fact that you and William Byron are out there trying to push each other. A lot of talk around the point on this Chevy nose. Is there a plan in place as to what you guys want to do, not only in the duels, but going forward the rest of the weekend to try and make sure your car is perfect?
Yeah, I don't think we're where we want to be here for pushing. That part's going to be tough for us, but we have to make sure we can at least receive a push from other cars, and that was a part in the race. I was up towards the front. I think one of the white cars got to me, one of the Penske cars, and my car wouldn't accept the push like I needed it. So at a minimum, we've got to get that part under control, and we won't really have a chance to in the race on Thursday. But as we move into Friday and Saturday, we need to make sure that we can have that energy behind us to keep the car pointed straight.
What would winning here on Sunday do to take pressure off throughout the year? Because let's face it, there's going to be a lot of distraction because it's your final season. If you win on Sunday, you've got a victory, you're locked into the playoffs. That changes the game a little bit. What would that do to take away the pressure?
I mean, to end a drought, winning a marquee event or the Daytona 500, all that comes with that. I mean, dude, let's do that. That would be awesome. I mean, it wouldn't be any better. You've talked me into it.
Earlier on, we did mention, and I guess I've got to ask this, is this your last 500? I know you've left the door open to racing other stuff down the road. Could Daytona maybe be that, or is that family not going to let that happen? Maybe they don't want you on the speedways anymore.
No, anything NASCAR related, I'm open to it. If the right opportunity came along, I would certainly consider it. More than anything, I'm just looking for some more balance in life.
I'll get a car. If the right opportunity, I'll go ahead and get a car. If you want to drive it, I'll find a way if that had to happen.
Sounds good. No, I'm open. I can't say it's my last 500, but who knows?
I don't need to coach you up on this, but you're going to need help in the draft on Sunday. And what you did to Clint Boyer earlier is not going to help you in that regard. In case you missed it, Clint was up here for the interview, and there's Jimmie. Whoa!
He has done so much worse to me, so we'll just leave it at that.
He deserved it.
He deserved it.
Hey,
I still owe him more.
This has been a fun ride and so cool to watch you each and every year grow, and the 7 championships and all the wins. And best of luck going out on top. Okay?
I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Thank you. Good luck, Jimmie.
For the best access, perspective, and personalities in all of sports, follow us at Fox Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.